welcome to the Practical Problem Solving course. This course is intended to give you a really clear understanding of how to solve some of the more complex problems in your organisation. We'll touch within it on the different levels of problem solving, but we're going to focus mostly on how do you do a very structured and practical problem solving process using what we call the 8 steps of practical problem solving. It's a really fundamental skill to be able to do this, to be a true lean leader. And this needs to be inherent across the organisation. In fact, any organisation that you see that is really operationally excellent, that has adopted lean thinking and is really solving problems on a daily basis in a sustainable way will have some form of practical problem solving across all of the organisation. So it's a skill that you need to learn, and it's a skill that you need to help people across your organisation to learn. So if we have a look at the course curriculum, we can see what we're going to cover during this course. And it's broken down into 5 sections. Each are in bite-sized lessons, allowing you to take the time to learn and use the information. At the end of each section, you'll be able to download the slides, and I encourage you to do that for your further reference. And the 5 sections are the course introduction, the introduction to practical problem solving, the 8 steps of practical problem solving, the example and summary. And when I say example, what we've done is taken our hypothetical organisation, LWL Industries, and shown you how they might solve a particular manufacturing and supply issue that they have. And hopefully that will help to cement the learning around the 8 steps of practical problem solving. And then finally, there's an assessment and certification. And the assessment is something that you shouldn't be worried about. As long as you follow through the videos, you download the information, you should easily be able to pass. We do have an 80% pass rate, but you can retake the exam as many times as you need to be able to pass the exam. But it's really just to cement the learning and ensure that you've really consolidated what we've learned through the course. And at the end of that, you'll be certified as having completed successfully the Leading with Lean Academy's Practical Problem Solving course. So this is a course that's really about practical application. It's sharing with you what really works and what I've done and my teams have done across many organisations globally. And I really encourage you to spend the time to fully understand what you're doing. And at the end of every section, and I would actually encourage you at the end of every lesson, we'll be asking you to practice something called Hansai. And there's a short video to explain what Hansai actually is in a moment. But very quickly, it's really about you internalising your learning and reflecting on what you could do to take that learning and get better at what you do every day. So if we look at the course objectives, by the end of the course, we would expect that you understand why an organisation needs practical problem solving, what we call PPS, and you'll hear it referred to as PPS throughout the course, just to keep it simple and short and easy to keep using that term. The 3 types of problem, the different levels of problem solving, the 8 steps of PPS, why the A3 is used for PPS, how to use the A3 for PPS, what the 5W and 1H method is, how to use 5 times why, and the importance of Kaizen in the problem solving process. And there are some course imperatives. In every one of our courses, we're really encouraging you to focus on these to ensure that you're successful in what you do. And those course imperatives are: follow each lesson fully. We do allow you to skip forward in the videos if you want to. This is to really not control what you do. This is your course. You can experience it how you choose to, but I would encourage you to follow each lesson fully and to watch the videos in full. Make notes of the most important elements of your learning. Download the slides for your reference. You can keep those, save them, print them, whatever you want to do, make notes on them. Use Hansai to reflect upon your learning. Apply your learning, and then keep learning and improving. This is a practical course. It's intended that you go do this straight out of the blocks. We expect you to go use these new skills, practice. You won't be perfect to begin with, but you will get better, you will keep learning, and you will improve. And that's what we really want you to do. Keep going, keep at it. Final word I just want to mention before we close is, on this platform we have auto-generated subtitles. Those are not necessarily going to be 100% accurate, but we've chosen to leave them on as a support for your learning. And what I would encourage you to do is to either keep them on or off, depending on what's your preference. Choose the language that you want to use to help you, but do treat them as an aide-memoire. The spellings, the pronunciations you will see actually on the screen and hear from my instruction. So please use them as a supporting mechanism and not as an absolute 100% translation of what is being said. So in the next lesson, we're going to talk to you really about what Hansai is, and then we'll get you straight into what practical problem solving is very soon after that.